Nigerian political atmosphere is becoming very interesting. Day by day, it's becoming very funny and interesting because this latest controversy involving Senate President Godswill Akpabio and a retired army officer has now sparked a serious conversation across the country. A retired military officer identified as Haruna Gololo was reportedly arrested in Abuja after releasing a viral video attacking the Akpabio over comment connected to the 2027 presidential election. And honestly, this issue is now raising major questions about freedom of speech, political intimidation, and growing tension ahead of 2027. One thing with Nigeria, of speech is guaranteed, but what happened after the speech is what cannot be guaranteed because anything can happen in Nigeria. And according to report making rounds online, the controversy started after Akpabio allegedly made a statement suggesting that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu would return in 2027, whether northern politicians like it or not. Just imagine such kind of statement. And that statement immediately triggered reaction from different parts of the country, especially from northern political commentators and supporters who felt the comment sounded provocative. But the biggest reaction came from retired army officer Gololo. He didn't take it like that. He took it personal. In a viral video, the former military man heavily criticized Akpabio, calling him one of the worst Senate president Nigeria has ever had. He made it clear in his video, and he didn't hide his faith. It was an open video. Gololo questioned Akpabio's political relevance and openly challenged the Senate president's confidence about the 2027 election. He reportedly said that Northerners have every constitutional right to decide who they want to support in the next election and nobody should intimidate them politically. And you know what? Why the thing even get very funny is the video went really viral, not just on a single platform. It went across Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and X, formerly known as Twitter. Many Nigerians were shocked at how direct and fearless the retired officer sounded because he was an old man. How can an old man be so confident and fearless without mixing words? He said it the way it is. But things took another drastic turn when reports emerged that Galolo was later arrested in Abuja. And according to sources online, a security operative allegedly picked him up around the Grand Square area for questioning. Big question all Nigerians are now asking because Nigerians are really asking a lot of questions. Nigerians were not asking, was he arrested simply because he criticized a powerful politician? Was that his offense, or was there something else in the video authority considered dangerous or offensive? Because up till now, many people say there has been no clear official explanation, no public release regards to the offense he committed, regards to what he did that requires the arrest. And I expected social media immediately exploded. Supporters of the government argue, some people really supported Akpabio, that public figures should be criticized respectfully and that inflammatory statement can increase political tension in the country. But critics, when it comes to things like this, they are always too calm. There are people that will support the opinion and there are people that will go against it. But some people are really supporting that. Okay, now when it comes to critics now, should critics be done lightly? Okay, now should people be criticized publicly? Like when it comes to public figures now, should there be a level of respect in criticizing them or just being direct? Okay, which means now if you are a public figure, there should be a measure to what will be said to you. And if you are not a public figure, anything can be said to you. Does that really even make sense? So why supporters of Akpabio insist that Senate President never insulted Northern, and that his comment were simply political confidence in, like, he never made a direct insult to Governor. He was just stating the confidence he had in Tinubu of winning the next election 2027. A lot is really happening, but this now, do you think that the government has really gone extra mile? Because no official statement, nothing. He was just taking like that. And do you think that now they are taking laws into their hands? Because I thought they say there is freedom of speech. So why they're not charging to court by just arresting him? because Nigerians requires a lot of questions. A lot of questions need to be answered. And politically, the damage may have already been done because this controversy has again pushed Akpabio into the center of national political conversation. And in Nigerian politics, once social media grabs a story like this, it rarely disappears because social media has a way of returning something. You don't be surprised in the next 20 years, there's issue that will come up and this particular issue will still rise up. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this issue? Was he right or for coming out so raw after the president, or do you think that the man was like the man went over? He went too much. He went too far in his comment and he was too raw. So was this really about maintaining order or was it about silencing criticism ahead of 2027? But the truth is only time will tell. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video.